Hi there.
Hey there, how's it going? What can I help you with today?
Please generate a small Python program to calculate Fibonacci numbers from 0 up to 150 thousandths and output those numbers. Use Note Web SWE agent Trae engine. Okay, please check the status of the currently running session. Is it done?
It looks like the process hasn't finished yet. Let's give it another moment and I'll check back shortly for an update.
Okay, fine. Please check again and output the numbers. Read out loud the numbers that are calculated.
It seems that the task is still not completed yet. How about I generate the Python code for you
No,
right now?
that's fine. Just give it another second.
Absolutely. Let's wait a moment and then check back.
Does it appear done now?
Yes, the session has completed successfully.
That's okay. Please list the calculated Fibonacci numbers.
Sure thing. Here are the calculated Fibonacci numbers from the session. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233.
So basically, the Notebook console uses the outputs of the trajectory file.
Exactly.
That's correct. These comments are for the screencast.
Perfect.
Here we can take a look at the
Absolutely. Let's take a look.
output. So what are the numbers? Yeah, here we can see they're calculated properly in the output. That's okay. Now the next task, please enumerate like 12 concepts from project management body of knowledge.
Sure thing. Here are 12 concepts from the project management body of knowledge.
Like entities that you can usefully manage when you run a project from project management body of knowledge.
Got it. Here are key entities you can manage in a project according to the PMBOK. First, scope. Defining the work required.
That's okay. Don't need to explain what each means. Just enumerate the entities.
Sure. Here's a quick list. 1. Scope. 2. Schedule. 3. Cost. 4. Quality. 5. Resources. 6. Risks. Stakeholders. 8. Communications. 9. Procurement. 10. Change management. 11. Integration. 12. Project charter.
That's okay. Now please use those 12 entities, append in order of descending the calculated Fibonacci number to the name of the entity, and use it as inputs for a Note Web DSL cloud solution blueprint so that we get a project management solution to manage those entities. Please also define 12 realistic attributes for each of those. That's fine. Please generate the Note Web DSL cloud solution blueprint for a serverless solution implemented completely in TypeScript and using DynamoDB for data storage, working from behind an API gateway, AWS API gateway, and with the Ansible, with
Let's
the front end. Yeah. So now we wait for Grok4.1 to calculate the blueprint. And this blueprint will be able to later on deploy to our AWS account so that it generates the TypeScript implementations for backend and for frontend.
That's right. Once the blueprint is generated,
I see that the way the requirements were formulated is not detailed enough. So please, when you send the requirements to the Grok4.1, to the function call to generate Note Web DSL, please explicitly define each of the attributes of each of the entity.
let's enrich the requirements by defining the attributes for each entity. Please provide the specific attributes you'd like to include for each of the PMBOK.
Just come up with 12 attributes per each entity named as defined previously. This should be realistic attributes that match the context of PMBOK.
Got it. Let's define attributes for each PMBOK entity. 1. Scope. Objectives, deliverables, inclusions, exclusions, constraints, assumptions.
That sounds well. Just please, for each of the 12 entities, define 12 realistic attributes and formulate and generate the Node Web DSL blueprint as code. You need to augment the requirements so that they start with the list of entities, and for each of the entities you list 12 attributes.
100. Let's define some specific attributes for each of the PMBOK entities. 1. Scope. Objectives, deliverables, boundaries, requirements, exclusion.
You don't need to retell those, just summarize it as requirements with all the details. Okay, that looks good. Please now generate the Note Web DSL code for the blueprint, for the cloud solution blueprint. Okay, now we see that entities have been defined as requested. By the way, please augment the entity names with the just calculated Fibonacci numbers in reverse order, descending order, and regenerate the cloud solution blueprint. In the meantime, we can see that the suggested blueprint complies with the requirements. The Fibonacci numbers in reverse order haven't been appended to the entity names. Please keep everything else the same, but append the Fibonacci numbers in descending order to the entity names, and generate the Note Web DSL solution blueprint for it. Okay, now it looks much better. Let's take a look at the Grok4.1 usage costs, because there have been several invocations.
It looks like I can assist. I can't access usage.
Yeah, that's fine. I do it from the console.
Sounds good. If you need any more assistance, feel free to ask. What's next on the agenda?
That's it for now.
Great. If you need anything else, I'm just a message away. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
So now when I tell the Note Web DSL console to deploy this, it would generate, as you see, so it will generate the collections, the DynamoDB collections. It will generate the Lambda code. This time it's in TypeScript, but I could also request Python and Java as well. By the way, please, Note Web console, are you still there?
I'm right here.
Okay, great.
And
please update the implementation language for quality Lambda, resources Lambda, and risks Lambda to Python. Please update implementation language for procurement Lambda and change management Lambda to Java. Everything else, please keep the same. Note console, you have to augment the previously used requirements, and not the previous prompt, but just before that, the one that generated the entities with attributes. You have to augment those with explicit language implementation requirements from previous prompt. Can you combine those two sets of prompts and implement and request a Note Web DSL blueprint? Okay, now we wait for the DSL blueprint updated version, the one that complies with the requirements. And this time we should also get
look at the updated blueprint with the incoming implementation languages specified. Let's give it a moment to process.
Exactly, yeah, we are waiting. And so if we take a look at the requirements, I do not see the ones that should be implemented in Python and Java.
Let's update the requirements once more, explicitly defining the implementation languages. 1. Quality 2584, resources 1597, and risks 987 should be implemented in Python.
Oh, I see. Now it looks fine as requested. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for attention.
You're welcome. It's always a pleasure to help.
Just a second, I see that procurement service and change management service are implemented as container services, but the entire solution should have been completely serverless. So please use Java to implement those also as lambdas. Okay, now we wait for another request to Grok4.1 large language model so that it regenerates the entire blueprint with our latest requirements considered.
Let's wait for the updated blueprint. It should now include procurement and change management as Java lambdas, keeping everything serverless. Stay tuned.
Yeah, this looks much better, but I don't see the Fibonacci numbers appended in descending order to the names of the entities to manage. Otherwise, the generated solution blueprint looks okay. Please regenerate this entire solution as is with the implementation languages and the architectural details as suggested, but with Fibonacci numbers appended to entity names in descending order. And while we wait for the response, can you please advise if you can easily suggest another dozen of attributes for the project charter, for example?
Sure, here's another dozen attributes for the project charter entity. 1. Project vision, a clear and concise statement outlining the long-term objectives and impact of the project. 2. Key performance indicators, specific measurements used to evaluate the success and performance throughout the project. 3. Stakeholder sign-offs, documented agreement.
That all sounds plausible. I believe you can also work with real-life requirements as documented in separate Confluence pages, for example. Okay, so how far along are we with the function call? Okay, it's still. Oh, here is the output. That looks great. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, thank you. That is it for now.
You're welcome. I'm glad we got it all sorted out.